Yo guys, how's it going? It's Ed, bringing you all things Leeds, and Bielsa is staying. The news came this morning with the club releasing a video on social media before publishing an article called "We Go Again with Marcelo Bielsa." And the article read, Leeds United are delighted to confirm that Chairman Radrizzani has officially exercised the option to extend Marcelo Bielsa's contract for a second season. Marcelo has met with the board of directors on a number of occasions over the past few days and has confirmed his intention to continue on in his role of head coach. Bielsa penned a 2-year deal with the Whites in June 2018, with the club maintaining the right to extend or terminate the deal at the end of year one. Now, I'm sure we can all agree that this is fantastic news. It goes without saying that Marcelo Bielsa is just one of the best managers Leeds United has ever had. It's clear to see the massive impact he has had on the club over the past year. Inheriting a side in June 2018 who finished 13th the season before. This season we've finished third on 83 points, 25 wins out of 46 Championship League games, a 54% win ratio. What he has done is just unbelievable at the club. And yes, it was a disappointing end, a heartbreaking end to the 18-19 season, but the journey that we've been on has just been absolutely incredible. Now, a lot of fans would have calmed down after the mass panic that they would have put themselves in over whether Marcelo Bielsa is going to stay at the club or not, especially after owner Radrizzani's comments over the past week or so, with him saying we'll have to run a difficult summer in terms of the transfer market. Meanwhile, with him not willing to sell any stakes to the chairman of Qatar Sports Investment and president of PSG, Nasser Al Khalifa, a very rich person. Fans are asking, will Bielsa stay if there's no money to spend in the transfer market? Surely Bielsa will have a lot of demands, and there's no doubt Bielsa will have a lot of demands. But a Twitter thread from BBC Radio Leeds' Adam Pope revealed everything that we need to know about this. It read, after intense negotiations centred around the club's ambition, the squad and improvements to the training ground and not his own salary, Bielsa has agreed to a further campaign at the end of which both parties will talk again. Bielsa feels his squad is now better than the one he inherited and believes there is another crop of academy players who can supplement the first team in the way Jamie Shackleton and Jack Clark have shown over the past year. With profit and sustainability issues being a key factor, Bielsa is realistic about the transfer policy and that the days of buying several players worth £10 million plus are no longer, so the loan market will be a key part of the club's recruitment strategy. The club prepared to back him, and that loan news is backed up by Phil Hay tweeting the club will go heavy on Premier League loans, and Bielsa appears to be happy with that. And the Pope's thread continued to say that 4 parks will undergo further improvements, including recommissioning the swimming pool, installing a 1 kilometre running track, remote controlled filming of training, and upgrading the dressing rooms to mirror Ellen Road. The development of 4 parks training ground can only be a good thing, really. I agree with everything that they are going to do. It'll only make it a better environment for the players, and they will enjoy coming into training. A big thing that caught my eye was in that first tweet where Adam Pope said that Bielsa was only wanting to talk about the club's ambition, the squad and developments to the training ground, and not his own salary. That just shows what kind of a person, what kind of a good person, a great character Marcelo Bielsa really is. Now, a lot of fans may be unhappy at the fact that we're going to have to loan players in rather than permanently purchase them, but the fact that Bielsa understands that, he understands that there are financial restraints, which there are. We don't have parachute payment like a lot of other clubs, and the fact that Bielsa is willing to work with that is only a good thing. The understanding there between everyone at the club is clear to see that it is there. It'll also give a lot of chance for a few under-23s players to step up into the first team and make a big impact, which I'm looking forward to see. I'm quite excited about that because there are a lot of good players in that youth team. But also the fact that we are going to have to loan players in, I'm not too bothered about. As long as we get players into the club who are good players and can make a big impact, I'm happy. So Bielsa does have a lot of demands, which the club are prepared to give him, which is fantastic news. And overall, it's just very pleasing news, isn't it? Marcelo Bielsa, at the age of 63, remaining the head coach of Leeds United for next season. He's the first boss to manage the side in back-to-back seasons since Simon Grayson, who left the club in 2012. And yeah, I just can't wait for next season now. I'm absolutely buzzing. Roll on our centenary season. Now, of course, let me know all your guys' thoughts on this in the comments below. I'd love to hear from all of you guys. While you're down there, check the description box, clicking over links, check out our podcast, follow All Things Leeds across our social media. That would be very much appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That'd be very much appreciated. Also, if you're brand new to the YouTube channel, subscribe by clicking here. Hope you all have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.